Yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is. So, in this quick tutorial, we're going to talk about how to make a character, any basic character. And what you want to do is you want to basically start with this concept right here, which is 3 lines, just like that. And then you have yourself like a box, like that. Now we're going to have 1 line here, 1 line here, 1 line here. Now what those lines are going to be is basically going to be your ears, nose, and eyes, right? Then you want to have another one on top of here, which is going to be like your eyebrows, and then the end of your head. Now, you always want to keep in mind your ear stuff goes right next to where the eyes are at. You don't want to put your ears way up here because it doesn't look retarded. And you want to put your ears way down here because it might look off. Depending on the character you're doing, you know, you basically want to keep it kind of more or less. Alright, now for this character, we're going to make him kind of fat. There you go. So we want to do a big circle right here. Now the reason we're doing a big circle is just to kind of get the form fitted of what it is. Right? So the way you're going to start off is basically you're gonna do your character the way it is, right? And then he's kind of gonna have like a tank top or some sort, right? And it's funny because, you know, he's a big guy, so it's gonna look funny. Trust me. Trust me on this one. He will look hilarious at the end. Now, you can always put his shorts either to be one way or another. You need to have him going like this. Make it look like he's actually running or something, you know. Or you can have him going like this, where it looks like he's actually like taking the front step. Right? So he about cruising, literally. Right? So if you're gonna have this guy fat, you don't want to have him with the blocked off face. Right? So we're gonna just basically redo the whole setup. I'm gonna do this another big circle. Now, when you're coming up into doing characters with your basic concept of doing characters, what you want to do is you always want to stay kind of where you want to be on this. Is you want to have it kind of more or less formal to where it looks like it belongs there. So on this one, I'm going to make him like he's smiling. He's smiling, he's going out on a stroll. His big old fat self. Right. So that's how we're going to have him. And he's a little guy. Yeah. So that's basically what you're going to have going right here. And you just want to do like cartoon, like what is it? Not eyes, eyelids, cartoon eyebrows. There you go. Alright, so we're going to start inking this guy in before it starts changing more and more and more. Right? So, if you guys notice this, I left here a little bit bigger to kind of give you the form that's slightly more pulled out than the other side. Same thing when you start doing everything. You know, basically that's all you're doing. That's what a character is all about, just giving them a shape and running with it. You want to kind of just give them like this funny looking. See, like I said, this guy's gonna be a chubby guy, so. Now you guys might see, and I did this ear a little bit smaller. And you're like, why did you do that? Well, simple fact is that he's turning, so you can be able to see more of his face on this side, right? So from this side and this angle, you can't see much of his face, so you don't really want to have that to show too much, right? So once again, you just come back, you kind of clean it up a little bit, doing your eyebrows. Nothing specific in any sort, you know, just give them little lines here and there. And now what this does is kind of gives you the effect that it's pretty big on him or whatever, that it's baggy. Now even though he's a big guy, he has it baggy, but because he has it like tucked in or whatever, it looks like it's stretching out of place. So that's basically what you're gonna do. You know? And that's basically what you got going so far. Like I said, it's nothing crazy or like to say like, oh man, this is dope. It's just a formal character that you're gonna do to kind of have him looking like he belongs in this scene that we're doing or whatever. Right? So that's basically all you do, right? So you have yourself the little character or whatever. He's a big guy, like I said. He's a real big guy. And he has a lot of little hairs here. So you see, as he goes on more and more and more, he's starting to develop the look of how the guy looks. So what you want to do is you want to basically have a shape for whatever it is that that he has on or whatever. So in this case, I made him have like this big, huge sombrero type deal, but I kept in mind that his head does go like this, and you know, so that way he still has like a little curl and whatever. So, you know, that's basically it. If you want to have a sombrero looking like it's bigger or whatever, then you want to add more to it, then that's fine. If you want to just keep it simple, that's up to you as well. But in my case, I want to do it just a little bit bigger, but at the same time kind of have it shown, you know. Now what he's wearing is he's wearing kind of something like kind of those Japanese ones that kind of like a cone or whatever. That's what he's wearing. He's not wearing something different. And basically there you have your cartoon character, which was pretty easy to make. You follow through on the instructions of how I did it right now, you'd probably be able to knock this out super easy right now for you. You know? And there you have it. You have yourself your little character. Now this guy right here, he's probably not the most fitted guy or anything. And if you want to make it real funny, you make it look like he has like a, I guess we can do kind of like a Jordan symbol. And to make it look real funny, it will make it seem like the Jordan guy is doing the splits, which is hilarious. you know, something like that. And that makes it look funny because it looks like, dang, that thing must be stretched because that's a Jordan symbol. And it's all like super stretched out. Oh shit, look at that. Air don't want to comply with it. And that's basically it. So, like I said, guys, just the way, however you want to form fit it and make it different. But that's pretty much it. Alright. Deuces.